Yo, what up? It's time to figure out what the heck is up with that statue. But first, I have to go through this big temple place first. What the hell? What was all that? Oh, what's this? I'm a guardian of Earth. On guard! Yeah, well, I'm a guardian of cheating. Hetpra. I don't know what Hetpra is, but... here's some Pegpra. That doesn't work. There. Oy, okay. Let's see how much this hurts. Good. Good. Swallow. Like the bird? No, swallow this fang. Or this dagger. There. They're not that tough. Good. Life leaf. We'll wait to apply that one. Maybe till the end of the dungeon? On guard. Very good. Easy peasy. Oh, what's this? Are there random encounters here? I wonder. Let's... oh! Well, here we are. Alright. Same verse. Same as the first. Jackal nail. Scary. It's no use going here. Huh? Pose for a wallpaper screenshot. There you go. How's that? Oh, no. Can't do it. Can't do it. Nope. 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 Can't sit still. Can't sit still. Alright, that should be good enough. I think I'll just keep staring at the audience. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm scared now? Don't be. Here, I'll change it back in a sec. There we go. Oh, what the heck was that about? Yo, right when you said pose for a screenshot, my controls just went weird. You were doing... oh god! Thank you for tagging along. There, I'm tired. Time to end the stream. Just kidding. Let's see. Oh, they're so nice to get rest? No way. I only just started. Hello, Werewolf. You scared me? With what? Look at all these books. Oh god, there's so many. Everything revolves around the mantras. Mantras attributes. Some will name the base mantras for each element. Staring in our soul. Saving that you're ending the... It's only been 5 minutes. Fire is Ig. Aku for water and Pra for earth. That's all I can remember. Imbecile. Ig for fire. Aku for water. To for thunder. Tio for wind. So for light. And Siri for dark. My night was crazy. Ooh, do tell. Nihi for void. Pra for earth. 0 points. You never cease to amaze me with your ineptitude. What the hell was that about? Mantra exam, page 1. Proctor, Zora. Everything revolves around the mantras. Fire, void, earth. That's all I know. Idiot. The 6 elements are... this stuff. Void and earth don't count. Don't you study at all? Me? Nope. Victory is yours, despite the inebriation. Good job, Werewolf. I'm proud of you. Yes, all of the cheers. Maybe I need a cheer emote. Page 4. Everything revolves around the mantra's attributes. Some will name the abnormal status conditions caused by elemental mantras. Fire can cause burning, and water can result in freezing, and that's it. No! Fire burning, water freezing, wind floating, thunder shock, light regeneration, dark pollution, and void madness. This is Rudra. Congratulations, Soma. You have absolutely and utterly failed. I'm very sick. The only thing that can cure my sickness is more peanut butter. I don't have a picture of peanut butter on standby. Failed on this exam, failed to learn, failed at life. I hope you're proud of your accomplishments. The transcript ends here. Zora's kind of a jerk. Thankfully, she's not like that when we meet her. In the other scenario. I have no idea about this one. Let's see here. Just trying to feel my way through this place. I don't think there's anything here. Alright. That's okay. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe something in here? Yo, what up? You are the ones who cleanse the skies? The Guardians tell me you wish to ascend Yes, but how do we... I don't even know what he asked. How do we get there from here? I imagine you have come to consult with Zora then. You got it. Let's go, Rhapsody. Hold Impatience will get you nowhere. Seek out Aqua in the sacred forest beyond this temple. If you are worthy, she shall give you the means to continue your journey. Aren't you gonna fight us? I can imagine she will want to speak with you as soon as possible. I see. Okay. Let's progress. Oh, it's night. 5 days have elapsed. Only 10 days left until the world's end. And I'm only level 22. Meanwhile, Tracy and Savannah are level 54 and 57 respectively. And I have no idea about that other character. Sacred forest. What's so sacred about this place? There's nothing sacred about chipmunk things. Here, grinding time. In the meantime, how is everyone? I do hope everyone is well. I hope they ate their dinner. I did not see what I got in that chest. Note to self, do not open chests when grinding. Oh, by the way, I plan on streaming tomorrow. It's gonna be a bit of a longer stream due to the fact that daylight savings is, ending, I think. Let's get to level 25 with everyone. A little more. Alright, level 25 with everyone. And then let's actually use this guy. Now, who has the lowest MP? She does. There. Very good. Ah. Horn water. Water that makes you feel like a horn. I do not know what feeling like a horn is. That's what a horn feels like. Obtain Doa. What the... What is that? Ugh. Questions for later. Doa Constrictor. Where the hell is it? What did you step in? Oh, sweet. Oh, here it is. A machine gun which kills darkly and mercilessly. Darkly and mercilessly. I did not know that dark could be used as an adverb. I'm going to darkly end my stream. What the hell? Well, it boosts her attack, so that's good. Jackal mail. Ooh. Oh, jackal nail. This should do. Alright. Let's move... Huh? Hold. Oh my god. None may proceed without the expressed permission of Aqua herself. Well, that's great, but where is she? Where could this Aqua person be? Could they be in the Dark Realm? Oh, this way. I know what brings you to this place. Nonetheless, I will not allow you to proceed. You know, I could just take a ship around like Tracy did. The Guardians have labored for centuries to preserve life on this planet. You are not yet ready to assume such responsibility for yourselves. Your misguided attempts to save this world are more hindrance than help. As such, I cannot give you access to Mantra Peak. How can we change the world if you will not let us pass? Hey, at least have the decency to look at us. Why do you refuse to understand? You are not mature enough to do this on your own. Leave this place at once and let us return to our work. You're not gonna get rid of us that easily. Don't listen to her, Rhapsody. We'll go to Malictory Peak, with or without her permission. Leave this place at once. Guess we're gonna have to boat it. What a shame. And here I thought we could be friends. Actually, no, I didn't think that at all. I was hoping for a bloodshed because I need experience. Huh? What is this? Huh? Ghost? Here, taste the power of light. Good, easy. Not again. What are those things? Whatever they are, they're headed straight for the shrine. You alright, lady? She certainly does not look alright. This miserable body is far too cramped. Yours, however, yes. You will make a fine vessel. There will be no escape for you. Not if we have anything to say about it. Prepare to be exorcised. Oh God. What the hell is happening here? Okay, scary. I thought I'd only be fighting machines as bosses, but I guess we're fighting this nonsense too. More Sorellis. That looks like a wind attack. I hope you'll forgive me for, having that efficacy. Is that the right word? Efficacy? Nope. You know, we probably don't need to use lightning, but I'll do it anyways. Get smoked. Get smoted by my rich, white-bearded daddy in the clouds, unclean one. What the hell? Rhapsody, you have grown strong, my girl. I had hoped to spare you the pain of what lies ahead. I hope that our paths will cross again. Did I just hear that right? She's really... Yes, Aqua was my mother. Miss, if even she could not stand against the Netherworld's power, what chance will any of us have when the time comes? Our journey must continue before we are all destroyed. Bruh, I just slaughtered that mass of heads. I think we're fine. You scaly little creep. Haven't you heard of sympathy? Her own mother just died right in front of her. Still, we have not obtained permission to proceed to Mantra Peak. Well, technically, because Aqua's dead. You know what? I'm actually not going to go through with this joke. We must return to the temple and speak with Soma. Why, you? Pippin's right. I'll be alright. Let's get back to the temple. What's that gong? I'm scared. Ah. Let's see, level 26. Darn it. Aqua is dead. We do not need permission from someone who is dead. I said I wasn't gonna make the joke and yet I made it. I'm so freaking stupid. And with that, I think it's time for a restroom break. So help me if my house explodes again. I swear to God. Okay, I think I'm safe. I think. Let me check. Give me like 5 seconds. Alright, my house is safe. No more exploding. I did a bit of grinding while I was waiting for my house to not explode, and I got to level 28. If we can get to level 30, we'll be on a good 10 level streak per stream. Oh look, it's chipmunks. These things are the best experience in this area. Oh, it's day 6. Alright, let's talk to that one dude. Our mission is to prevent humanity from destroying the world and itself. Good luck with that. I'll be over here. A netherworld spirit possessed Mistress Aqua? How terrible. Yeah. You have, Ray Harryhausen to thank for that. Him and his Dynamotion lingers into plots where it has no relevance. You'd best stay on your guard while traveling in the sacred forest. Spirits who escape from Mantra Peak sometimes end up down there. Be careful. Okay, so maybe it wasn't Ray Harryhausen's fault. Care to rest? Sure. Sleep well. Oh my god, what's happening here? So, Aqua truly is gone. Yet the fact remains that she refused you permission to enter Mantra Peak. However, I may be able to make an exception if you are willing to fight for it. Why is it always fighting? Are you ready? Yeah. On guard. Oh god, it's a series of fights. Very well. Healing. Cheap strat, cheap strat. Next. Oh, this is not good. It won't be so easy with me. Oh yeah? Dang, Soma is ripped. Too bad he's an idiot. Alright, let's see here. Defense up. Strength down. There you go. Let's do this. Defense up. This guy does not know his magics very well. Unless he's changed. $402, not bad. Defense up. Yikes. That's not good. $504. 490. 490. Here, I'm just gonna put everything to him, since he seems to know what he's doing. Oh god. It's a gamble, but it's worth it. I got someone's boots because his feet are gone, his hands are gone, and his eyeballs are gone. And I wanted those more. You truly are a Jade Bearer. Then you also have the power of the Chosen. Why do you mention the Jade now? Aqua told us the Chosen would start the time of pure skies. Once the butterflies were free, the Chosen was to come to our temple. Was Aqua really my mother? Only Zora would know for certain. So we can go to Mantra Peak? Of course. Nothing must impede the path of the Chosen. Thanks. Please, help us replenish nature's strength. Protect our world from the pollution which threatens to engulf it. I make no promises. Personally, I want a hoagie first before I do this. Hoagies are always nice. They give me energy and spirit. I can use a spell to give myself spirit, but you know what? Dark damage. Hoagie. Darn it. That was a tough fight, though. Just a little more. There we go. Huh? Oh goodness. It seems an encounter with everyone's favorite treasure hunter is afoot. Not like the foot we just got from that one fight, but an actual afoot. There we go. Okay, let's see here. Wait, what's this? Hanged Shrine. That's for the stingray. Alright, why are you in the way, Mr. Ship? Activating healing. Boy in red. Wait, who are you again? Wah! Hey, what are you doing on board? And who are those two guys with you? Say, would that happen to be a jade you've got there? Yes. It's been there since I was born. It's my kidney stone. Where'd you get yours? Well, I found it in a statue. A very old stone statue. Yes, that's what it was. The name's Sid. This here's my partner, Redo. We travel the world in search of treasure. My name's Rhapsody. I'm also traveling the world, though not in search of treasure. My goal is to purify the planet. You're out to clean up the pollution? Are you the chosen mentioned in the Danish prophecy? I don't know. The only thing I'm sure of is that the world must be healed. Badly. Otherwise, it could spell the end for life on this planet as we know it. Hey, Redo! What's up? These relics we stole. Discovered. Yes. Anyways, I thought we could do our bit to help the planet. Where do the relics come into this? You idiot! What did you just call me? Don't you get it? These relics could help them in their quest. Oh, well, that goes without saying. We wouldn't have bothered if they were anything less than powerful, right? Still, they do kind of belong to other people. Think she's okay with that? I don't know, boss. We need to get to Mantra Peak. Your ship is blocking the only way to the mountain. Can you move? Do accept my humblest apologies for that little mishap. Far be it from us to intrude on the Chosen's mission. We'll have this bucket prepped for takeoff in just 2 shakes. Takeoff? Your ship's actually capable of flying? Is it ever? I can show you. How about a little round trip of the world? Sure. Come on, here we go. I'd find something to hang on to. Rito isn't much of a pilot. Time to lift off. Where are we going? Where are you taking me to, you crazy man? Crazy man, where are you going? This is kind of incredible to a first-time seer. It's a shame it's a little slow. Hi. There you go. So, boss, what do we have that might be useful to her? Give me a minute, I'm thinking. How about a cup? Alright, she's trying to help nature. What's nature? Grass and trees. Don't forget mushrooms. I drink that in my coffee. What do grass and trees need to be strong and healthy? Water. What do we have that holds water? The Holy Grail. Maybe she can use it to do something about the rain, right? We have a gift for you, O Chosen. Please take this humble offering. Huh? Well, please take it. You're bound to find it useful. Obtained Holy Grail. Now, The thing with rain is that it gets you wet, right? So you need something to keep you dry. Yeah, that's right. So, we would like you to have this holy robe we discovered in Horn Cave. I hope it'll be useful to you too. Thanks. Really? Thank you so much. Anything for a good cause. I don't trust this. Well, that just leaves the matter of moving our ship. If you'd care to step off and give us a minute. Oh, right. There they go. We should get going too. Alright, it's Mantra Peak time. How many experience points do we need? Horn water. We've already been to this dungeon like a bajillion times, so it's like good. Green bag, as opposed to a blue bag? Whoa, look at the view from up here. Splendid, an unspoiled view of our future dominions. Hey, be careful. Huh? What's happening? Oh, it's getting dark. I wish I had as much energy as you. Let's hurry. I'm angry now. Why are you angry? What has occurred that has angered you so? Here, talk about it with me while I grind. Butterfly. And it's dead. $96.7 the garage. Goodness. Where even's that located? Also, who's Meowba? Is that a friend of yours? Is Meowba an enemy? Or a friend? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of text. Also, I'm level 30. Meowba, also known as Meowbot or simply Meow, is an Australian YouTuber who gained a large amount. One sec. This thing's acting all weird on me. There you go. And this is a interesting topic. Oh goodness, my model is definitely acting up today, isn't it? There you go. It sounds like you should not invite this person to your radio station. It would be bad press. That is my only advice. Anywho, let us move on. I have a mountain to scale. Is there something behind? Yes, there is. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? The mistresses of mantra study and share their knowledge here. The mistress... Okay, so clearly none of them have any independent thought. Yo, what up? Who do we have here? I have heard much about you, and seen even more. Your journey here hasn't always been a joyous one. You've seen the sun vanish, and the evil power of the netherworld. What of my struggle with that cursed flower? That was a matter of life and death. Do not interrupt me, child. The pollution you're erasing to cleanse is a product of a much greater evil. One that's bent on the death of each and every human on this planet. Yes, home is where the heart is. You should leave work matters at work so that they do not stress you in the comfort of your own home. For now, you must rest and eat your favorite food, and maybe watch a movie, but also keep a slight smidge of, like, idea of your battle plan. Just a tiny bit, like on some scratch paper. That's what I do when I'm going home. I always like to just put a tiny little idea of how I can approach a certain thing better. Or maybe even a suggestion for myself. That is all I have to say. Anyways, back to the death of each and every human on this planet, because that seems kind of scary. Won't cleaning up the planet stop that, though? Silence! The next person to interrupt will taste the back of my hand. About to get that bitch slap of destiny up in this. You've encountered others like you in your journey, with goals like yours. You form a true community, bound together by one common bond. The Jades. It's the Jades that draw us together, isn't it? That is correct. The Jades are the key to the coming cataclysm. Each contains a spirit whose power define a Jade Bearer's role. Uh-oh. It looks like some scariness is happening. In that moment of time, I was Mistress Zora, and I have commenced the bitch slap of destiny. The Jades are the key to the coming cataclysm. Each contains a spirit whose powers define a Jade Bearer's role. You, Rhapsody, hold the spirit. Oh. Hold the spirit of life in your jade. When the time came, it called on you to restore nature's power. Are the other spirits like mine too? The jades are unique. Yours is the one described... Wait, Wait, this formatting of the sentence is very strange. Yours is the one described on the Danish prophecies and marks you as the chosen. The knight from Creon, on the other hand, holds the Holy Spirit in his jade. So, why the other jades? Can we only save part of the planet? Each jade is unique, yes, but each is equally important. In short, we need all jades to avert the coming destruction. So, you're descended from the reptiles, are you? Then you should already know the signs that foretell the cataclysm. Yes, I heard many stories from the sage of our village. This thing's gonna cause the end of the world, isn't it? Rhapsody, your mother was right about one thing. You still lack the power needed to complete your mission. You'll need a powerful force of nature behind you to succeed. I call it that tree from Pocahontas. Fortunately, the Danish prophecies give us an important clue here. In the deepest shadow, it shall be born to reclaim the earth. Your mother and I sensed a powerful force of life in the netherworld. If you can find it and harness it, it may be able to save us all. Was there anything else you wanted to know then? Explain... Aqua. Aqua. What happened to Aqua was a terrible and wasteful tragedy. She believed she could open the way to the netherworld alone. But that fit of hubris cost her dearly. Several of her disciples are still training on this mountain. However, you'll find them in a room behind the waterfall. Aqua lost her life attempting to find it. Be on your guard. I'll open a passage to the netherworld for you now. Really? Thanks. No thanks. Here, get these guys off me. They're scary. Alright, look alive, everyone. It's time to look useful. Aqua left behind a rather significant body of work regarding light mantras. The incantation Heaven was her penultimate achievement. A word filled with the power of life itself. Hello, Werewolf. I actually, earlier, I streamed for 20 minutes, and then my flipping... I streamed for 20 minutes, and then I got interrupted, and now I'm back. We're stuck in a Jade Empire. We have learned much in our time with Aqua. She always maintained the pollution originated on the northern continent. The Jade of Life. You must be Mistress Aqua's daughter. I'd like to offer you something important. Pure Ring. Thank you. Aqua told us that mantras are created from a union of words in nature. Darn it. There you go. Thus, Geo calls upon the Master of Earth, while Pollux summons a water god's fury. I hope these incantations aid you in your battles. What is happening with my model? Goodness. Today is not this model's day. Not so at all. The goddess statue was originally unearthed on the northern continent. The ancient ruins there supposedly hide another statue just like it. So, in order for me to learn about the truth about that silly old statue, I have to go back home. Welp, I'm going back home. You slipped. Oh. Oh God. What the hell? Perfect. Wait, I thought I was supposed to get an entryway to the netherworld. What happened? Well, either way, I have to find my way back to the northern continent. Here, one more time. Nah. Maybe it's somewhere else. Ow. Just passing through, everyone. Don't mind me. Alright, here we are back in Danelf. Let's get our butts in gear. Sorry, we're preparing for the next trip. I'm sorry? The boat from the town of Ompras to make for the next trip. In the meantime, feel free to take a look around. Shoot. There has to be something I'm missing here. Nobody who's ever set foot in it has lived to tell the tale. I've lived to tell the tale. I have tails. I've got a reptile in me. Oi. There's gotta be another way. Just another way. This is my third time falling through that. What the heck? Alright, passing through the sacred forest, which is no longer sacred. Wasn't I supposed to go back and talk to the king? Oh yeah, I was! What the hell? His Majesty will see you. Please be concise. Yo, what up? Your innocence and pure heart shall see you past the sacred gate. Once inside, you should have no problems reaching Mantra Peak. Yeah, about that. Welp. I think I should look up a guide, because I think I'm lost. I don't have any way to get to the other side of Mantra Peak, where the actual portals are located. Therefore, it would be in my wisest efforts to, fly. Nope. The statue is the next best thing these kids have to a mother. The kindness in her face seems to know no limits, but the children say that there are times when her features seem almost reproachful. Why not see for yourself? Perhaps you too will discover something new. You are so sketchy, and I need to know what your secret is. One day. Whatever I need to do next lies in this town, somewhere. Anywho, I am going to call it, because I need to get to work tomorrow, which is something you are not going to hear me say. I mean, you're going to hear me say it a lot. Blah. Okay, so. Thank you, Werewolf, for visiting. And, yes, that's all. Thank you, Apple. Wait. Sorry, what? What happened? Oh, I got a message from someone. Anyways, tune in to... Goodness. I was originally gonna stream tomorrow, but I actually want to process some of these parts. So... no stream tomorrow. Sunday, possibly. And Monday for sure. Monday for sure. Anywho, farewell for now.